Hello there, my friends. We have journeyed far together, looking out into the horizon to see only suffering, pain. We have had our trials and tribulations, and I do tell thee, friends, it is now when victory is at hand that we must look to the horizon and see all that could be. We must embrace our fates and unfurl our destinies. Yes, friends, we are about to look at some miniatures. Are you ready, cool kids? I don't think you're ready. Today, I am going to do a video about an ongoing Kickstarter. Yeah, that released very recently. From these guys. Now, if you have seen any of my videos, you know I have a very interesting history with these guys. But having said that, they have corrected the issues for the most part that I had with their first Kickstarter. And we have this Kickstarter, Volume 2, which was Aces. But in the process, right, this company lost a lot of backers and a lot of goodwill. And I want to help fix that for them because, yes, friends, they have corrected the scale issues. And yes, friends, you will like these miniatures. There is a little assembly on some of them, no more than you would have on a Reaper. Series 1 has some pretty interesting assembly, but I don't mind assembly. But if you don't like assembly, this is probably not the product for you. However, like I said, there's not that much assembly. Well, say these miniatures, right? Not a lot of assembly there. They cut down on that. So they took the feedback. And you know, as a matter of fact, other than this knoll, I don't know how many miniatures in, say, this bag even require assembly. Let's see. So there's 3 knolls, and the assembly is pretty simple. Let's check it out. We're just gonna... Well, first we'd have to cut that, snip that, and then snap it on in there. Boom, just like that. Again, it's going to have to be cut first, which is an interesting choice that they didn't snip that. But that's okay. It's no big deal. If you've assembled models, it's great. Now, you know, someone made a great suggestion out there, and I think it's a good one. Sir 4 Scale. I own a Cedric the Bold, I think's his name, or something like that, miniature. I will have to go find it. But these are definitely much better than the original minis from Volume 1 as far as scale goes. And that is a good thing. Now, they have come out with their third Kickstarter. Next Level Encounters by Next Level Miniatures. And guys, it's a pretty interesting idea. It's not a unique or novel idea. It's been done before. Reaper Miniatures does a line of encounters, right? And they've been wildly successful with those. So if you check my videos, you'll notice I have a whole playlist of Reaper stuff, and several of those will be encounters. So they're actually designed to be adventures with all the miniatures you need to run that adventure. Now, they don't write up an adventure, and that is one difference between this Kickstarter and Reaper. Reaper doesn't write up any adventures. They just give you the minis, and you have to write up the adventure. But they kind of write themselves, right? So let's go look at it on the computer. All right, cool kids. So this is... They have 3 Kickstarters. Dragon's Hoard Volume 1. Dragon's Hoard Volume 2. And this is the one we're interested in. Now that all the issues have been fixed. Alright. This is Next Level Encounters. And here we go. Let's look at it. So, Adventurers Wanted. We begin at the lively Outset Tavern, warm, inviting, bustling with both inhabitants of the township and intriguing travelers passing through. There's no better place to find the thread of adventure to pull on. From there, adventurers might delve into the gutter, the town's dilapidated sewers, to explore the putrid waterways that undoubtedly contain threats lurking in every shadow. Or perhaps they'll be lured by riches into the tangled webs and traps of the infernal machinations of the treacherous manor. Should they escape with their lives, they may learn the price other less fortunate souls paid as they face the undead monstrosities of the Stitcher's Workshop. If adventure takes your heroes outside the town, they'll find a ruined keep, besieged by wild denizens of the countryside. The fort will offer them more than they ever bargained for. All right, guys. Anyway, and they say welcome. Outset Tavern. Yeah, you get a barkeep, an elf bard, a dwarf barmaid. By the way, guys, I got a goblin serving wench that I didn't show you guys in my little my last miniature video. It was in a bag full of small miniatures. And it's probably the coolest miniature out of that set of miniatures I got. That was random misprints. Yeah, it's probably the coolest one. I might pull it out here in a second. All right, that's what she said. Mysterious Drifters. And then the thing they're doing with this Kickstarter is they have timed drops. So every day of the Kickstarter, they're dropping more minis, okay? Those are yours just for getting in if you buy a particular set. So there's also an all-in option, which gives you, you know this game, savings, right? We'll talk about it. But this set has some cool accoutrements. If you have a bar set from like WizKids, right? You're always looking for cool little... you can always use town guards. Town guards are cool. And you get, looks like, 5 town guards with this set. Hobgoblin ruffians. You can always use more hobgoblins, right? The thug, right? All your tropes. And you got your bard. You got your wizard. Oh, I'm going to give you an adventure, friends. You got a hearth, a keg, the bar. 2 bar tops. You get it. You get it. All right. Ruined Keep. You're going to have the Kobold Shaman, some Kobold Raiders, some more Gnolls. We just looked at some Gnolls at the beginning of this video. Kobold Captain. So we got... There's another Kobold, looks like. Here's a Guard Drake. A Wandering Ranger. Right? And some Ruins. So that's cool. That's cool. And, we can always use ruins like this. All right. Stitcher's Workshop, you're going to have your Stitcher, who's like a kind of a necromancer, artificer sort of deal going on here. There's Igor. There's some creepy machination. Stitched Reaper. This is living skin that attacks you and tries to suffocate you. Yeah. This is the table where they do all the work. And, we all know what the crawling hand is, don't we? Those crawling hands, the crawlers. And then here's a pile of leftovers. So this could be, if you're playing Ravenloft, this definitely fits that. And it can be on its own little adventure. Here's the Treacherous Manor. Again, this has a Ravenloft feel to it. And it looks like it's going to be a ghoul, perhaps. And I don't know what that's going to be. But it could be a disembodied head or some sort of crystal ball scrying. A gateway, treasure chest, spike traps. Now, spike traps, that's cool. Now, if they can do... pressure plate. Pressure plate. You stepped on the trap and then you pull it out. Yep. Oh, why didn't you see that before? All right, here's the gutter. We got the definitely not a carrion crawler. A giant crocodile, a giant rat. That looks like an Oitug. And that could be any number of things, but it looks like a humanoid with a hood on. That looks like a were-rat. That looks like an ooze. And then we got 2 Morlocks. And some sewer grates and some rock grubs, man. That's cool. And then if you go all in, right, you're saving more than $105, according to them. And you get a 152 millimeter gold dragon for all that's worth. Or should I say, definitely not a gold dragon, because clearly they don't have licensing for that sort of thing. Here's the stretch goals so far. They've been unlocked. You've got a Bad Brew Ooze, a Callous Troll, and a Treasure Mimic. And you see how it looks like a bunch of coins sitting there, and then it's a mimic. I think, you can never have too many mimic miniatures. Would you guys agree with that? And there's a spinny deal. And these are them if they had been painted. So these are renders of a paint job of sorts. So, these are just ideas for your little paint jobs. Here's a comparison of sizes. So that dragon's actually big. The dragon from the first Kickstarter is woefully undersized. So just a heads up, if you buy Volume 1, they've resized a lot of things, but they did not resize the Orcus, and they did not resize the dragon. They also did not resize the elementals, and they did not resize the werewolves, or the hellhounds, or the wolves. The wolves are fine. But there's a few more minis they need to resize, but they've said in the Kickstarter that they're looking at resizing them. So all hope is not lost. And when they resize them, if you're a previous backer, you get preferred pricing. So far, I'm not saying they're offering that now, but if the trend holds, that's what they'll do. You're getting. This is a list of all the stuff you're getting, and they made sure to put a add-ons patch. Just check it out. If any of this looks interesting to you. Here's some add-ons that I didn't even know about. Okay. So these will be probably in the Pledge Manager. Yeah. And that's one way to get around, not getting a lot of backers, because, you're selling this. Yeah. So those goblins are pretty good. I think those are the same goblins from the other offerings, though. They did resize. They did say they resized all of these accoutrements. So if you buy a door, it's going to be in the proper scale now. They fixed that because the original ones were smallish. Still usable, but smallish. Yeah, these are all appears to be. Now I could be wrong with it. Well, I don't know about that Kinku. I don't remember getting the Kinku, but it might have been the second one. I might already have the Kinku, but I know I don't have two Kinkus. Yeah. So I have to check it out. But some of these appear to be redos or reprints, and some of them do not. Well, we know we have the Noel Brigand because I just showed it to you. Remember the arm came separate. The Bugbear, I think, still small. But, you know, it's passable. It's fine. It could be bigger, though. But the Troll and the Ogre are much better now. They're fine. They're showcase pieces, really, all told. I think for the price. I mean, you're getting these miniatures pretty good for what you're paying. Yeah, a lot of these are reprints. Yeah, it looks like these are just little packs. I get what they're doing here. Well, this is a good idea for people who missed the previous Kickstarters. Now, they have a Warforged Sentry, which is the smaller version of their Iron Golem. So that's smart of them to actually use that mold that they messed up on the scale. So now it's still useful. So that's cool. I like that they did that because now you're not wasting stuff. The Rat Swarm's cool. It's all good, guys. There's some jellies and puddings and oozes, this stuff. And then there's game mats. Now this I haven't really checked into. This is new to me. But yeah, you can take your encounter to the next level with the neoprene game mat, and these will be $15 or a set of 5 for $60. So you're saving some money there, right? Because 15 times 5 is going to be 25 plus 50. That's $75. You're saving $15. So you're getting one for free, kind of, if you do that math. Also, of note, I did ask them, if you live near St. Louis, you can pick up your stuff without paying shipping. I need to weigh if the gas money's worth it, so it'll depend on what the gas prices are. Also, I got to tell you guys, we're getting a little long in this video. They were 8 months early on delivery. Okay, here's some estimates. It might not be worth the gas for me to go get it. It might not. Unless I'm already going to St. Louis anyway. Then it might be worth it. But anyway, that's me. Forget about me. They definitely delivered early last Kickstarter. 8 months early, guys. 8 or 9 months early. I believe it was 8 months early. That's pretty good. And they resized the minis. I don't know why you wouldn't back this. They've delivered twice. I showed you the minis. Guys, gotta get in there. Let's get this Kickstarter up, man. I don't know how they're going to do on stretch goals, but for what you're getting, man, this is a good deal. The minis are quality, man. They really are. But we're only at 44,000 on this caper. And like for what you're getting, their first Kickstarter went really high. If you go look at it, they had a really successful one, but they made that error with the size, the scale, right? Watch my videos for details. But here's the thing: they fixed that error. So this number we need to pump those. Those are rookie numbers. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. I hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. Like, share, subscribe. This is Next Level Encounters by Next Level Miniatures. And let me grab that goblin real quick. So this has nothing to do with Next Level Miniatures, but it is from SYZ Games. And it is pretty freaking cool. Anyway, the error's on the plate, which is an easy fix. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. And remember, get on Kickstarter. Share it. Share it to all your gaming groups, forums, haunts, and hideouts. Okay? Let's get this thing going. Next Level Miniatures. All right. Bye-bye.